Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the Catastrophe. I'm King Nothing.
And I'm Paddock T.
And we are here casting some more MS Qualifier Round 1 action. This is Group B? I think it's B.
It maybe.
Is, yeah. Definitely. It's mstarr versus pigernator. And I believe that pigernator is the only random player we have in this tournament.
Alright.
One of them. The only one with real balls.
These actually just recently started playing random on the ladder, so.
Anyway,
that,
you're talking about me now.
Yeah.
It sounded like you're talking about pigernator.
This kid. No, pigernator's probably been doing it for a while. He just jumped on the bandwagon. He wants everybody to think he's cool about it.
Yeah, he might be my hero. Science may never know. So, mstarr spawning in the bottom left here on Zelnaga. And pigernator, turns out he's Zerg this time.
And, first thing I'd like you to note, he hasn't built any drones yet.
Yep. 3 larvae. 3 larvae.
So on a map with a short rush distance, I wonder what that could mean, everybody.
You know how many drones you start with?
You start with 6. 6, and I'm seeing 6 drones.
6. And pool.
There's a
okay.
pool.
There
yes.
we go. So, obviously inspired by Julyzer. Maybe not obviously, but July actually did this in the recent tournaments.
This was the game he won in the finals, was it not? The one he 6-pooled?
July?
Yeah.
I don't believe he 6-pooled in the finals, but he did in the semis.
Oh, I was thinking of the huge Baneling bus that ended up working, not the 6-pool. That was in the finals.
Now I think you're thinking of Maro versus Jinro, which was like 2 days ago.
Which, that's the one. Yes.
That was what you were thinking of.
Right.
Yeah. That was a Baneling bust. It's true.
It was a good
pretty
one.
Sweet. So mstarr sees this, but, doesn't have a gateway. So, this ought to be fun.
So yeah, he's going to need to wall off and hope that he can get a Stalker out before the Zerglings chew through the wall.
Forge. Good call. Good call. And there are the Lings. Oh boy.
So it's going to take him about 25 seconds to actually get across this map.
And mstarr has enough money for another production building. He's opting to not go for it.
Might be saving up to get multiple cannons.
Yeah. I can see him throwing down multiple cannons if the forge actually completes.
It will.
Forge complete. Forge is done. There are the Lings. Cannon. Okay, there's the cannon. There's the cannon. Alright.
Oh no!
That's
the wall!
not a wall.
Oh no!
Aw, WTF, mate. Right there. So that sucks.
Yeah, a bit of an anticlimax there.
Yeah. mstarr, do you have grid showing on? Because you should turn the grid thing on. And now mstarr has no pylons with which to build anything on, and is just running away.
Not giving up though. Yet.
No, pigernator grabbing a probe here and there. Oh no.
Grabbing a probe everywhere.
Lings.
They're all just dying.
More Lings. One Zealot finally finishes, but yeah, not looking good for our buddy mstarr here.
Yeah, taking out the pylon.
With a successful 6-pool, it appears. Oh, it's so sad.
And yeah, all the probes are gone.
Oh, wow. GG from mstarr. There you go. Game 1. That was fun.
Yep.
Alright, everybody.
Alright, do we have game 2 loaded up?
Well, no. I mean, you have to load it.
Nah, poor choice of words. Do we have game 2 in the chamber?
It's basically in the chamber.
Now this is the one that's loading.
Yep.
Yes.
Loading now.
I was challenged today to see how many times I could be blatantly incorrect on camera. I think I'm going for a record.
And I'm just gonna, switch the hit point bars to selected real quick for you guys, since that makes things a little bit easier to see. I play with hit point bars on, but on a cast, that's a little bit obtrusive. Yeah. So, try to keep that off.
Pigernator. Terran this time.
Yep, no 6-pool for him. Can't do it as Terran. Gotta build a supply depot first. Then you can build as many pools as you want.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. In ground, above ground, whatever.
Okay, honestly, I would buy a pool from a Terran contractor. How awesome would it be to have a swimming pool that lifted off?
Yeah, plus it would go up in like under 200 seconds.
That's true. That's true.
I think
Very
that's
quick
the real
work.
benefit. Like, there's no time there. You don't have to wait at all.
Yeah, they've perfected the ancient Aztec building method of poking things with drills.
Yep. Which builds stuff. Apparently.
Well, you've got to poke it in all the right places.
Oh, like anything in life, the poking must be precise. So mstarr picking the short air distances to scout first, and does not find his opponent. Since this is the MLG version of the map, they won't be on ground distances. His opponent can't be here, and pigernator knows that his opponent can't be here. So, they both are scouting appropriately.
Gas going up for pigernator, or gas just finishing. I don't think he's put his 3 in there as of when we looked away.
Yeah, no, just going with the one harvester.
Sorry, how unprofessional of me.
Phone going off. Jeez.
Should have put that to silent. Gotta put my massive popularity behind for the good of the cast.
Oh yeah, all that popularity. Man. And at least I couldn't 6-pool you. It's true. 1 Rax here so far for pigernator. And mstarr getting the cybercore. Does he even have a zealot? He doesn't have a zealot.
Nope.
So
Just a few more probes.
Didn't even bother with it. Looks like stalkers are the name of the game this time.
He's built up a little bit of chrono boost, but I think he's going to spend that now getting more probes out.
Right. And so neither player getting a lot of early units. Pigernator going to tech up to factory here.
Ooh.
And not build an SCV.
Hope we get to see a 1-1-1 build out of pigernator. I think drops would be really, really tough for Protoss to handle. Mostly just because drops are awesome.
Drops are pretty awesome. So, Warp Gate Chrono Boost did end up getting a Zealot, but then a Stalker. Yeah. From mstarr there. Orbital coming down for Pigernator. Gets the factory done. Tech Lab and Tech Lab. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
So, Siege Tank. Unless he's building that for his next barracks.
Yeah, I mean,
Which would make a lot of sense.
He's
because
got
he's
the gas
second
for a starport, so if he's building a 1-1-1, we should see it immediately.
Yeah, but he's not.
Well, that might be...
Stalker takes out the scouting SCV, who has seen pretty much everything. I don't know if he saw this Robo. That's actually interesting to me.
So, Marauder...
He did not see the
Hellion.
Robo. So, mstarr going straight to Robo, then getting his second gateway. And, yeah, he's getting the Hellions here. Pigernator's getting Hellions, but no Blue Flame yet.
Hellions, Marauders, and the starport going
Doesn't have
up.
enough money for it. Not really researching anything out of the Tech Lab, but getting the Marauder.
This is interesting. I can't imagine he's going to switch the Tech Lab off of the barracks for the starport. I mean, it's a possibility, but...
mstarr scouting around with his Stalker. Pigernator doing the same with this Hellion here. And mstarr walling off the ramp, sort of. That's sort of a loose block there. I don't think
Yeah, that Hellion should be able to micro around that very easily.
Yeah, unless they're on hold.
However, he did
Which
just
won't,
pop a
obviously.
sentry out. He has the chance to force field his ramp.
Yep. Sentry could stop the Hellion, no problem if he sees it.
He
Ow!
sees
Pigernator. Not gonna... You guys just gonna look at each other? Guys?
You
Guys?
have a flamethrower.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
There we go. We're gonna go in now. And, yeah, that Hellion's gonna get a couple shots off. I don't know how much he's actually going to hurt the probes. A couple of them are injured, but that's all you can do with a non-blue flame lone Hellion.
Well, with only having a sentry,
Oh, there's one good shot.
2 down.
Yeah, it does grab 2 kills there.
Yeah, and he's
Running
definitely
back
being
towards
a
the Zealots.
big distraction for mstarr.
Wow. And that Stalker is just idle. That Stalker needs to get his head in the game.
Dude, that stalker had his orders. It is to face right.
Okay.
Everything.
And then the Hellion's going to go to the Stalker, which will get the kill because laziness pays. This guy knows what to do.
Exactly.
Laziness does pay off in the end.
He just got
eventually
all
your
the
enemies
credit.
will just run into your hands.
Yep.
Or possibly your bullets.
If you point a gun at the exact same angle long enough, eventually something to shoot at will put itself in its way. That's just math.
Uh-huh. So, still no siege mode. I was totally wrong about that.
No, it's got siege mode.
Sorry, siege mode. I mean the blue flame. Still not blue flame, even though building that first Hellion. So he's got the bunker down here for some protection, and then go ahead and build the expansion. MStarr is doing the same. In terms of units, 2 siege tanks, a couple of infantry, and a medevac out for pigernator right now. MStarr sees that, though. He knows that drops could be coming.
Yeah, he's rocking 2 observers right now. So sight is one thing he do.
Yeah, he is doing that. Nothing invisible is going to come MStarr's way without him knowing about it.
And lots of beefy armored units. Finally getting some medevacs out, but for right now it's just a handful of marauders and siege tanks. If MStarr, he's got a pretty decent gas build-up. If he builds an extra robo and pushes with some immortals, that would be a pretty fantastic way to murder all of this from pigernator.
Yeah, not a ton of marines out.
He did just get his second barracks up, but still not working them too hard as far as producing marines.
Right. And MStarr getting his vision pylon back here in the fog. Make sure nothing secretive comes back there either. He's doing a good job of keeping vision across the map.
Oh, yeah.
Although no one's really got the center. So, I mean, between this observer, he'll know when pigernator decides to move out unless he drops along the back. That'd be a good path for the medevac to go. So there's the drop loading up. And MStarr should get a good look at that.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
Yep, real good look at that.
Looks like he's just going to tail it for a while.
Yeah, they're just gonna roll right alongside each other.
No,
that is the best spotting of a drop I have probably ever seen.
Yeah.
Might be. And MStar's just got this on a patrol path across everything.
I just have to imagine that MStar's ducks will be aligned perfectly for this drop to get taken out.
He's already got a couple of stalkers in the back, ready to go. Pigernator just making his way along there.
Very long way around.
Yeah, no joke. In terms of upgrades, nobody's really doing that.
Well, there's one ground
just
upgrade
concussive.
coming up for both the infantry and the ground army for Protoss. And the first Colossi about to come out. Now here comes the drop around the back of MStar's base. I think he saw that pylon. Wants to try and get in here clean. MStarr not responding to it yet.
Come on. Come on.
Looks like he's going to drop him right in the middle of the probe.
Oh, and Pigernator gets a good angle right here. Which is to say directly in the center of everything. And there's a Hellion. So that Hellion's going to do a ton of splash damage to everything. The Colossus is not a fan of this, though.
No.
And the Zealots are not really either.
So
the Stalkers take out the medevac, and that drop is gone. I'm not sure if that was cost effective or not. It stopped some mining time, and he did grab a couple probes, but he lost a pretty high value of units there between the Marauder, the Hellion, and the medevac.
I say
none of it escaped.
I say that drop has a chance to pay for itself, depending solely on how well Pigernator can use the information that he gained from it. The drones got it about halfway to being a worthwhile drop. The drones that the probes that he cleared out.
Yeah, and even after that, we can see that there's still 10 more for MStarr, 10 more workers. So, depending on how much of Pigernator's energy is getting used on mules here, it could be relatively even.
Let's see. Immortals, Stalkers, and Colossi with range. No blink on those Stalkers yet. I'm not sure how well they're going to fare if they go toe-to-toe with this sieged-up tank army.
Thermal Lance just now finishing for MStarr's Colossi. And Stim on the way for Pigernator.
He does have a small fleet of Vikings.
Yep.
Between the Vikings and the tanks, those Colossi are not going to be nearly as effective as MStarr wants.
Yeah, and he's grabbing even more Vikings there, so that's going to be dangerous. if mstarr elects to keep producing Colossi.
He has gotten quite a few out.